Wheels spin on the ground. Sky dark rolls a sound. Echo in the heart's core. Ride like never before. Pedals screaming, wind howl. Freedom rushes through the soul. Chase the night, break the dawn. Never stop, keep rolling on.
Live from the 10x10 cube of cycling destruction and annihilation. It's Colin from Inside Cycling World, guys. Dudes, welcome aboard, guys. This morning we're going to cover the Cat Bs again. This is Echelon Racing League weekend number 1, day 2. Remember, guys, these are going off like every couple of weeks. So we're doing November 1 and 2, and I think the following week, the following race weekend is 2 full weeks away, but it's a stage race, so it's going to be the 14th, 15th, 16th. Now, guys, I've heard rumors, talks that we're going to be some Tour of Gila action going on, so we will be getting to see some of the actual GPX routes, which is going to be really cool to see on trainingpeaksvirtual. That's the platform we're using here, guys, because I've never actually used any of the GPX route features yet on trainingpeaksvirtual. Now, dudes, I did ride the course yesterday. Today we're riding Coast and Roast. Roughly, I think it's just over 6 kilometers a lap. About 6 kilometers. You're going to see some familiar stuff from yesterday. We do the cut-through route. We do the farm sprint, cut-through, head back up through Georgetown, head through the infamous Chicken Corner, climb up the 7% kicker on the backside. It's short and sweet, but it is a perfect point to attack, guys. Perfect point to attack. These guys are doing this 6 laps today. Try to get this dumb mic boom here out of the way, guys. Everything looks pretty decent here, I think. Dawn's here telling me. Dawn, the eternal Inside Cycling World fan. Day 1 kind of guy. Love this kind of dude. He's a moderator, guys. That's why he's got that little wrench beside his name. He's also a proud supporting member of the channel. Thank you so much, Don. The New York City Marathon's today, guys. Don's saying he knows a couple of dudes that are running in it, so there's other sports going on. Blue Thunder mode engaged. Yeah, dude, this is just it doing itself separately. I did mess around this morning. We got 4 minutes to go to the start of the race, guys. I think I've got the free cam mode figured out pretty good. Maybe what I'll do right now before the race starts, we've got 4 minutes. I think I'll jump into the race. Oh yeah, I'm definitely riding the Lightning today, guys. I'm on fire. There was a time change. Really threw me off this morning. Last night, great game. Blue Jays lose. Dodgers win. There was a saying, there's someone had to board up a sign up, Destiny versus Dynasty. Yeah, the Dodgers, you better win. You better win. You better win every year. If you don't, you're total losers because you have the biggest budget in baseball. I looked last night. It said, I found a few sources about, they said the Dodgers salary cap for this year, I don't know what that all includes, $394 million. I looked at the bottom place team. I think it's the Marlins. $70 million. There's no parity. There's no way that those teams can compete against each other properly. This is kind of just a farce to me. In fact, the Blue Jays were, I think, $140 million budget deficit to the Dodgers. So Dodgers, you better win all the time. That stuck ball, joke. Who's the lodge ball? I know it's a rule, guys. So if you're a real baseball junkie, yep, get it's a rule. But it's like it's not like the guy couldn't have just picked it up and went, "Yep, here you go." It's not like it was wedged in behind the equipment and he had to excavate the ball out. It was like, oh, I can't pick the ball up. I can't pick the ball up. It was kind of hilarious to me watching that. There's some things I love about baseball, all those little goofy rules. Why even have that little box, the rectangle, with the strike location when you don't use it half the time? When you don't use it. Joe was saying he's locked out from today's race. Joe, do you have the code to get in? There should be a code for you to get in, Joe. 2 minutes ago, guys, I'm going to jump into Training Peaks itself right now. Well, I'm in it, but you know what I'm saying. So, guys, let me try this. I'm really bad at doing this here. Okay, there we go, hide. Dudes, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to try to do this on the fly. Blue Thunder mode, guys. I'm going to try to show you the course before we take off. So we start in Georgetown here. This might be a bit shaky because I've only practiced this morning. There's a 2-3% grade right here where we come up the hill. Water tower on the left. There you can see there's the Georgetown water tower. There's just a little slight false flat here. They're going to hang out, take a right-hand corner here. This is flat through this section. This is the infamous, here, I'll go as fast as I can, guys. I'm not sure if I can go much faster than this. This is the infamous, world-famous, actually, chicken corner right here. There he is. There is the man of the hour himself, the chicken on the road. Here's that little kicker, very decisive in the racing. 4 to 7% here over the top. The beauty of this one is as soon as you get over the top, you're plunging downhill. It's not like it's a huge hill, guys, but you know what I'm saying? It's tactically, it's where you want to be launching your attack. I think this is a bit of a gradient here, 2-3% downwards through the farm section here. They're going to come around that way. Guys, I'm going to give you a full lap here. I did ride this yesterday. I put in 3 laps yesterday just to figure it out. I do really like the coastal section. It seems like I was riding my TT bike and it just seemed like, yeah, hammer down time, folks. Hammer down. So we're going to come our way through these, the little forested section here. We're going to hang a hard right. And you will be going past the lighthouse. There's the lighthouse right there. Coming past the lighthouse. Dudes, as a gamer, I love doing stuff like this. What I'm looking out there too, this morning I was going to go on a full-blown exploration. I'm seeing islands out there. Why are those islands? Okay, here we go, guys. We're at the race now. We are on the race now. And it looks like, ooh, wow. I think we've got some problems here with people trying to get logged in. Joe was saying he couldn't get logged in, guys. There was supposed to be 16 riders here. What happened? So something's going, guys. I just want to record this for Joe's sake here. This is Joe Meyer from Joe's Guitar Shop. I'm locked out from today's race. My verification is wrong. Verification says I cannot enter the race. My FTP correct, and height was correct. Joe, I don't know what to say, dude. I feel for you, man. I think you finished second place yesterday. Was it second for you yesterday? Hopefully someone's watching this and can get this figured out for you. I mean, it doesn't help right now. But, yeah, so we got this little 2% section here coming up to Chicken Corner. Guys, we're just going to let the camera do its thing and follow along. And as you can see here right away, we're going to take this corner, guys. It's going to level off 3, 4, 5, 6, 7% right away. They're going to be going through this 6 times, it looks like. 7 times. Sorry, 6 times. I don't know how to count. Someone's already found. Tristan Knight goes over the top first. Someone could try to go on just a long break here. There is that bump at the very beginning. You do start going downhill right away, so you can use these rollers to your advantage. The coastal section is quite flat. Winds today are only 5 kilometers an hour. Looks out of the southerly direction here. So maybe it's out of the southeast, the winds today. See how that affects the race. They will kind of be going into it for a little bit. They swoop around here. They've kind of got a bit of a cross headwind over the left-hand shoulder. So, yeah, I think some might have got caught out by the race time today, guys. Only got 8 riders here versus we had more yesterday. I think we had 12 or 13 yesterday. So, dudes, remember we're doing it this way today. I do have the code to get into Category C2, guys. I might jump into that as well. Joe just sent emails out to Frank to see what's going on there. Dawn saying you could still ride along to get the saddle time. Yeah, Dawn, I really like, so full day yesterday. We did the B race. We did the elite race. Ran upstairs. Joey, I'm ready to go. I need 5 minutes. Took her longer to get ready. Out the door, to the hospital. Visit her mom. They've got her mom and this other lady jammed into one room. That's honestly meant for not even one person, it seems like. It's just like, do something with her or let her go home. Do something with her or let her go home. They came and talked to her, I think, 4 days ago about a surgery. And they haven't been back. She's just sitting there wasting away. Like, honestly, literally and physically wasting away. Really like this section here through the trees, guys. Downhill, false flatty here, minus 1% gradients. Right-hand corner here, this is Jason Drummond pushing hard at the front here. This section here on the coastline, guys, you can really drop the hammer. Feels really fast through this segment here to me. I really enjoyed this on the TT bike yesterday. So yeah, we got home. I jumped straight on the bike, just banged out 3 quick laps. So I only did half of what these guys are doing today, but I'm a terrible late in the day rider, guys. I just don't do well riding late in the day. I'm just not even interested. But I really enjoyed it. It's one of those things, once you get going, you love it. Yeah, Dawn, thank you, dude. Dawn saying, I hope Mama Jojo gets the help she needs soon. Yeah, dude, they've talked about a surgery to basically chop, just being brutally honest, to chop the cancerous mass that's in her colon out. It didn't get to her liver, as far as they can tell, so they feel comfortable operating on her. But now it's just, well, when's that happening? When's it happening? Can you, just tell us something? Because my theory is, she can walk around. It's not like she's, on machines helping her breathe, anything like that. She's just laying in a bed, getting more and more miserable every day. Just let the poor lady go home, check her out, and then tell her, hey, your surgery is this date. You got to be here the night before or early in the morning. We'll get her there. Just let her go home and live her life for now. I don't like the way they're doing it at all. Let her out. Her Bob, that's Joey's dad, she's out of the hospital, right? He's out of the hospital. He's at home by himself. So, anyway, guys, back to the race here. We've got 8 riders. Let's check them all out. We've got Daniel Newsbauer, Eric Mitchell, John Cooper, Merritt Rate from Portland, Oregon here. This dude, thanks for reaching out to me last night, dude. Pretty sure it was Portland. Tristan Knight, John Cooper, Baumgardner, Bo Thoreau. That's right. So we've lost a few riders from yesterday. I mean, we've definitely lost... Yeah, guys, I'd have to go back and look and see. And I should have found out the results from yesterday, guys, for the Category C riders, because I don't want to ignore them. Guys, I just come on early every day and try to see who's in what category, how many riders. I was expecting a lot more riders in this one today, so I'm just going to say that these Bs are going to probably be riding faster than the Cs, not guaranteed. We're going to try to jump into the Cs and catch the finish of their race. Come on. Right-hand corner coming up here, guys. I did ride this all yesterday. Now, there is a little bit of a climb here through this little curvy, swervy section before we get to the... It looks like an old railway bridge. It actually looks like there's railway tracks down the middle, and they've kind of decommissioned it. There's one of the farm sprints you're seeing right now on the left-hand side of the road. Why don't I... try some different views here, guys, too. That's that bridge I'm talking about on the left side. They're going to be taking a left-hand bend here coming up. Everyone's sticking here together now, guys, enjoying the draft. Let's jump up to Tristan here at the front. And I'm just going to toggle through the camera, guys, so you can see what's going on. A little first-person shooter perspective, as I would call it. Here's that railway trestle right there. Come on. Let's go. Low camera action from the back here. Looking at the riders coming through. This is where they come through one of the farm sprints here. And we'll go to a little drone footage. I think I'm a little bit too far out here for it. I probably will try to slip back into... guys, I think I might try it if I can stay focused on this at the same time. Yeah, so last night, guys, after my bike ride, after doing the chores, after... what else did I have to do? Don't even remember. We settled in, watched the Blue Jays games. Very disappointing. My biggest disappointment is the dude that kept standing up in front of Geddy Lee the whole game. Dude, sit down. Sit down. Geddy Lee, he's such a normal dude. He's there. If you don't know who that is, you better look him up. You better look him up. He's going back on tour this year, guys. They haven't been on tour since the world's greatest drummer passed away. I think it was 2015, 2016, maybe. Yeah, Neil Peart. You know who that is. You can pretty much ask any of the world's best drummers right now, whatever music you're into, who's the world's best drummer, and they're going to say that same name over and over and over and over. And the guys that you think are the best, yeah, that's the way you know for sure. So let's say you're into a different style of music and you ask that drummer, who's the world's best drummer, they're going to say the Rush drummer, 100%. So they're going back on tour. I think it starts next year. They're calling it the R50 tour. Yeah, 50 years together. So they got a new drummer. She's going to do awesome. Hear that, guys? I said she. She's going to do awesome. Coming up to the finish of lap 1 here, guys. They will be taking a corner here now, going back into Georgetown. Some nice power here. So, guys, I got a good point here. I forget who gave me the point yesterday. It was in the Discord, Training Peaks Virtual Discord. So the three numbers, you're seeing their actual output right now. That's the 321 watts right now. 276 watts here on the far left would be of the center HUD would be average watts. 297 is normalized power, and 623 would be max power. Rush, Don saying, yep, saw them 3 times in the last 35 years. Don, I've only ever seen them once, and that was in the 80s when I was in high school. So I think I saw them in either, it would have been 86 or 87. I graduated high school in 87. That's how old I am, guys. Nice here. Look at this push here by Tristan Knight, pushing up 600 watts up that little 2% gradient there. Love it. Love that kind of stuff, guys. He's going through chicken corner now. This other group's going to have to push on. He will be getting into that tougher section coming up. He's formed a little bit of a gap here. So you can see how these little 2 and 3% section guys can basically start blowing the race apart. And these gaps are getting big enough at times. If you time it just right, you can get away. Chicken on the road as usual. Here's the 6-7% section here. And it is a struggle fest with this, guys. I rode this 3 times yesterday. You just feel it enough. It's definitely start dropping some big watts through here. I think I was able to just push over 400 watts going up that hill every time I went around. I really do like these criterium courses, guys, and I'm totally out of shape. But over my 3 laps, I was able to lower my time every time I went around. I wonder if I can find that data somewhere on the server. Here we're with Merit Rate. A little bit of a gap here. Merit's going to have to jump back on here. There is a bit of a downhill coming up Merit right now. You're on it right now. This minus 1% downhill right here. Now it's down to 2% going down. He should be able to climb his way back on here, although gap's opening wide now. It's out to 5 seconds already here. So hopefully Merit can find a way here to jump back on. I think through the wooded section before we go back to the coast, in the coast and roast part of the route, it does slightly drop downhill as well. Let's get back here. Let's hang out with Jeff Baumgartner for a little bit. Daniel Neusbauer, Eric Mitchell, Tristan Knight, Jason Drummond, both a row. Okay, so that would be Jason there. So we've got 7 in our front group. Little splits opening, but they're all coming back together here. It will be dropping down just slightly here as we go through the wooded area. You see that there, minus 1%. Don saying the first time he saw them was in 1990. It was their Presto tour. Yeah, dude, I would have probably saw them for Power Windows. I think it was what it was. And some people didn't like that era for Rush. I like all the eras. I don't really know a lot of the newer stuff as well, as my music taste kind of changed. But dude, just go on YouTube and put on Xanadu Live. Incredible how talented those dudes are. 3 dudes from Canada. I see people reaction videos and they're like, there's no way this is 3 men doing this or 3 performers. This has got to be 8 or 9 people doing this. Nope, 3 dudes just the elite of musicianship, guys. Rush. You know, I really want to see them. They are coming to Edmonton late next year. And I love Getty, but his voice is not the same, guys. It's just not. But you know what, too, guys? I'm not really into the singing itself. I'm more of like the music. I like the beat. I like the drums. I love the bass. If you like funky bass, you better listen to Rush, because Geddy Lee, he is funky. He slap at a bass. Christoph Content here. Hello, Colin. Dude, welcome aboard. Christoph is cheering on Daniel here. Giving you best wishes, mate. To Daniel Anuj Abauer. 7 riders in the front. We've got Merritt just trailing by 11 seconds, dudes. I always like to cover everyone, guys. I know how hard this is out here. Hard racing. Merritt is still pushing like a nice 288 normalized watts here. That's big power, guys. Big power. Spinning probably a smaller gear at this moment. Revolutions in the 95. And when I say smaller, he's probably not in his biggest ring here. I find through here a lot, guys, and maybe because I'm so out of shape, I'm constantly switching between one gear and the next. Big ring, but I have a couple gears. I'm like, hey, go on the big one for a while, drop it down. Just back and forward. Just that 1 or 2 cog difference in the back, teeth in the back, it just gives my legs a rest. Then I can get back into my bigger gear, dial it back down. So, dudes, 9 seconds now. So he's managed to pull back 2 seconds on them right now. Front group here, 220 watts average at the moment. Yeah, they're all riding around 200 watts up here, guys. Let's take a look at this. You can see in the draft there, Bo's able to manage just 140 watts in that draft there, guys. That's how important the draft is. You can see his draft bar, nice and juicy, the draft. Eric Mitchell sitting on the back around 200 watts. Jason Drummond back there too. Dude, get in that draft. Love it. Merritt here pushing extra hard to catch on. He's pulled it down to 7 seconds. Merritt, nice job, dude. I think we do have a little 1% climb here. 2% here. 2 and 1%. This is probably going to hurt him a little bit now. He just needs those guys up front to kind of dilly-dally a little bit. I think I'm going to turn my brightness up here, dudes. Don saying one of his friends is a big Rush fan since 1978. Yeah, dude, like, I mean, some of their music now, some of their best music, yeah, it's dated. It's 70s and 80s music. But, dude, it's real guitars. It's real bass. There's no drum machines. There's no fake sounds. I always bug my daughters when one of their favorite performers is on stage. I'm like, hey, where's the band, guys? And they just look at me like, oh, yeah, where's the band? And then they realize it's not real. And they're like, yeah, it's okay. We just want it to sound perfect anyways. So, yeah, just play from your iPhone then. If you want it to sound perfect, just play from your iPhone. Actually, there's the other side of the course right now, guys. Over on the right-hand side. I'll try to point it out better next time on the railway bridge, trestle bridge there. The other route, you can see it when we're crossing that bridge over on the right-hand side. Guys, I'm going to try to do this right now. This is going to be really goofy, probably. Let's see if I can do this. I'm going to hide this, and I'm going to get rolling along here. I can do it. Guys, this is what we call Blue Thunder mode. Oh, yeah. Woo! Jan Michaels, Vincent, flying Airwolf right now, guys. We got Blue Thunder. We got Airwolf mode. Try to get myself positioned here, guys. The riders are coming by. That's our front group of 7 riders, and we're going to see Merritt. Let's fly back to Merritt. Here's Merritt. Let's do a flyby on Merritt. Whew. Yeah, dudes. Guess who plays a lot of video games? Hanging out with Merritt here. So you could do this, guys. This is all like in free cam mode. Really enjoy this. We could probably get some better coverage up high here like this. You go too high, things might start clipping out. That's normal. And I find there's a lot more draw-in happening on screen when you're in free cam mode. You're probably using a lot more resources on your PC. This is the cut-through section here, guys. At this point here, obviously the HUD's gone, but they will be getting a 3% downhill here. Remember, guys, I wrote all this yesterday. There's the water tower over on the left-hand side, and the helicopter's going to swoop around, catch them. Might be firing some missiles at them here soon. We've got lock on right now. Guys, love it. Here, guys, I'll just jump back here now. Yeah, dude, Rush, great. So probably won't be seeing them next year, I don't think, because the tickets are going to be ridiculous. But Dawn, just so you know, I did see on my credit card, Joey goes, oh, I need a code. We're going to be seeing Iron Maiden, Megadeth, who I've never seen, and I absolutely love Megadeth, and Anthrax. I don't really know a lot of Anthrax music, but I love Megadeth. Megadeth, guys, great musicians. You may not like it because it's kind of thrash metal, but when you listen to it, you're like, holy crap, that's hard playing. That is such hard playing there. Where are we on course right now? We've just covered 2 laps. We still have 4 laps to go, guys. So we've been through it twice now. We covered 11.8 kilometers. As I said, it's close to about 6 kilometers per lap. Again, they start a little bit of a descent, and then they start climbing right away here. 1-2%. You can see one rider. It looks like Jason just fell off the back there. He's back in now. Nice job, Jason. I will... Oop, my mouse is being kind of funny here. And we're just going to hang here. We'll get a beautiful look here at the chicken on chicken corner. We'll have to give him a name. We can call him the chicken. I think the next evolution of indoor cycling should involve steering the bike. Dude, Dawn, they have it already. Big attack here. Look at this again here. Jeff Baumgartner for the Dirt team at the front, being pursued by John Cooper right now. They almost ran over Colin the chicken there. Jeff Baumgartner pushing hard here. See, I think these guys are learning, and they should know this from yesterday. Look at this huge attack here. Guys, there's no points available. These guys are just racers. There's no points here going through these banners, through the Echelon Racing Promotions banner over at the Echelon Racing League. Yet they are racing. This is bike racing, guys. Everyone comes back on. But I think learning that every time around is very beneficial to them to know, how am I going to launch it next time? Remember, these laps are short. I bet you at that point, though, at that banner, we're probably only about a kilometer into the route. 0.624 miles. Thank you. So if you feel confident, you could attack over the top there and then go for like a 5-kilometer solo break to the finish on the final lap. That's what I'd be thinking about doing. So Dawn, they do have steering. But in Training Peaks Virtual, guys, which I am getting more and more, I don't want to say knowledgeable because that makes me sound too smart. I'm getting used to using it more, I guess, and I got some good info from the riders here in the live chat yesterday, afterwards in the Discord, guys. Remember, guys, reach out to me. Let me know who you are. Let me know where you're from, how long you've been riding bikes. Let's get some shout-outs going here, dudes. I love doing this. So in TPV, just for short here, they call it tactical positioning, so you can push left or right, and it'll kind of like slot you in if there's an open spot. You can't just ram your way in and disrupt someone else's draft. There has to be room for you to start moving over. That's how I understand it now. On the other platforms, the big guy, you can just smash your way in. And people are swerving all over that one you're actually steering on, and you're all over the road. It's almost kind of funny at times. I do say I still enjoy it. Dawn saying Iron Maiden, Megadeth, and Anthrax brings me back to 1985. Yeah, dude, absolutely. Jeppo. Steering does not work when there is no consequences. That's right. So, yep, Jeppo saying here, sorry, Geppetto. Sorry, dude, I screwed that up. TPV has positioning where you can nudge side to side to get in the best position for crosswind sections. Yeah, so it's tactical positioning, guys. I probably will set up an old Xbox controller because you can use an old controller. I think you can use a PlayStation 5 or even an old PlayStation controller. I'm using ones from the Xbox One, and you do have control just for things like menus and that tactical positioning thing, just to try it out. I will be riding again today, guys. I will be riding again today. So let's take a look at all the guys here. See who's been doing the most work. We're looking at normalized power here for Neusbauer. He's at 279 watts. Bo's at 255. John at 301. Baumgartner, 320 watts, dude. That's hard work there. Eric Mitchell, 307. Jason Drummond, 255. I think that's our front 7. We got Merritt back here. And again, guys, Merritt is 36 seconds behind. He's out of the draft. He's got to do all this work himself. Great job, Merritt. Still pushing hard here. Normalized power, 278 watts. So who was it there? Yeah, right here. Jeff's doing a lot of work, 319 watts. And we've seen him involved in a few of those attacks around the far side of the course before calling the chicken corner. Love it, dudes. Absolutely love it. I'm just looking at my stream here now, a little version of it. Yeah, okay, I'm not blocking any data. I love that, guys. So, dudes, don't forget to, I will try to jump into the seas. And, guys, I know there's some of you out there going, why doesn't he cover our race? Dude, I'm just looking. If there would have been more seas today, guys, which from what I saw there wasn't supposed to be, maybe there is right now, I would have done the seas. I'm trying to cover everyone, and that includes the ladies too. The women's racing, if there's going to be more women signing up, I'm going to do that race. And that's just how I'm trying to be fair to everyone, but it's hard to cover a race with like 2 people in it or 3 people in it because it's just a smaller division. I'm thinking maybe some of these ones we should probably lump together. I think that'd be really cool because I know some of the C's could hang with the B's, if they're good at drafting. Right? They could easily hang there. How about yesterday we saw Jackie Godby easily hang with the elite A riders. She was the only woman's rider in the elites yesterday. They put her in with the big boys and she was easily able to hang with them. So very strong rider too. Very, very strong rider. Let me turn this up here, guys. Thanks for everyone joining the chat. Oops, sorry, dudes. Looks like we have Neil A6162. Come on, Eric. He's cheering on, obviously, Eric Mitchell here. Let's take a look at Eric Mitchell here. Guys, see, this is why I need you to reach out to me, guys. Send me some messages. Dude, it can be simple as this. Reach out to me on my YouTube channel, Inside Cycling World, or you can find me on Facebook. Just say, yo, dude. You got to say dude as well, okay? A lot of people say, you say dude too much. Please don't say it anymore. Nope, gonna keep saying it. Sorry about your luck. I've actually had people say that on my channel. I'm like, dude, that's my channel. This is what I do. You just say, dude, my name's Eric. I'm 42 years old. I'm from so-and-so. I race for this team. I got 2 kids. My dog's name is Bingy Bongy. And there we go. That's what I need from you. Let me know, guys. Come on. Help a bro out. Okay, dudes, they're coming around to finish the 3rd lap right now. Still big power. Look at Eric Mitchell. Normalized power, 300 watts. Maxed out at almost 900 watts earlier. Probably on that back section after the chicken corner. Both row at 249 normalized. John Cooper, 293. Daniel, 274. Tristan Knight, 294. Jeff pushing the big watts here, 13 watts normalized, 269 average watts right now. Jeff, your heart rate is phenomenally low, dude. Wow. I love looking at this stuff too, guys. Everyone kind of has a different engine. I must have the Honda Civic VTEC engine, guys, because I look at my bike, like I'm looking at it right here. Dude, the bike's right here. The bike's right here. I don't know if you can see me pointing at it here. I'm trying to see myself on camera right now. This is slightly delayed here. Looks like I'm behind by about 20 seconds. I look at my bike, putting on my cycling shoes. My heart's already 135. Yeah, I am out of shape. But even when I'm in shape, you know, like if I was to go back to, say, this time last year, I think I was in pretty decent shape. Not like these guys, but pretty good shape for me. You know, maybe my FTP back then was, well, my best ever 20-minute power was 318 watts. Still not at these guys' level because they're well past that now. They're at 26 minutes into the race. And so anyways, whatever. My heart rate's still about the same. I just kind of spin a little bit higher. But it's not like when I'm resting, my heart rate's overly high. When I wake up, my heart rate's in the 50s. But I bet you some of these dudes, their heart rates are like in the 40s when they wake up. That's amazing. Okay, Daniel here at 151. Let's take a look at the heart rates. 148. Wow, amazing. Look at this. 129. Seriously, Jeff? Wow. So it looks like Jeff here's really good at recovering. So he did have it pushed to 164 there. It's really back down good here now. Jason Drummond, 155. These guys' heart rates, even Merritt back here too. All these guys' heart rates back here are way lower than mine. I'd be like 175 right now. My max heart rate's around probably 190. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but that's just how it is. Up the little, oh, it actually hits 4% through this section here, guys. That's Tristan Cooper for now. And this is where they start getting rammy. This is where they start getting rammy here again, guys. They know they want to get to the chicken first there in the middle of the road, and then they all start attacking up the backside. Let's see if that goes off again today. I think they're all just getting primed to see how they're going to figure this out. You can actually see the hill climbing up. And hill, guys, it's a little 100-meter stretch, but it's enough to hurt these riders. 36 kilometers an hour, probably average speed right now. Actually, through here, 30K an hour, it's going to start dropping. And here we go again. Here come the numbers. Bo's on the front, pushing over 400 watts. Jeff Baumgartner comes through, 550 watts. I think so my theory is there's nothing to be gained by doing that every time outside of the fact that you're learning every time through what does it take, where and when for me to get a little gap for the final time around. That's what I'm seeing there, dudes. That's how it's happening. So we got our front group of 6 riders right now, and okay, I think we've lost a rider. Just maybe let me figure this out, guys. We do have, it looks like, okay, they just aren't well showing up. So we do still have Merritt there. Merritt's at 58 seconds back. Remember, he's got to fight the wind all by himself, the air resistance all by himself. No draft whatsoever. If we bounce back to Merritt, look at his draft bar. None. He just said hi to the chicken as he went by there. So Merritt's got to fight through the window. When this blue bar's lit up, you're getting assistance from the other riders. Jason on the back here, big blue bar here, rolls right through. Eric Mitchell. So guys, it's all about when you're doing this kind of stuff too. It's, obviously you want to work with the riders you're with. Maybe sometimes you don't. It's about learning the draft on the back and not blowing through every time to the front. It's a real fine line of, I got to do just enough work that I'm not going to blow through, and then I'm stuck at the front doing the work. At times you want to do that. Other times you don't want to help the other riders. These guys, when you're out here riding, at this point, these are your frenemies. They're your friends, but they're also your enemies. At some point, it's all out war. Christoph, superb Merritt. Come on, mate. You can jump. Go, go, go. Yeah, dude, he was doing really well trying to get across there. I give him a lot of credit for that. It's tough being by yourself here. Still average 257 watts. And again, dudes, I don't know a lot of these riders. There's names I recognize. Some of these guys I only see once per year. As in, like, Joe Meyer, who couldn't get in this morning. I saw him last year at Echelon Racing League. Love this section of the course right here, guys. If you guys haven't done this route, make sure you go out and ride it. I'm not even sure what I'll ride here today. I think I might just do some velodrome laps. Keep it really chill today. Love it, dudes. So don't forget, we've got the Elite Racing later. And I think we do one extra lap in that one. I think these guys could have easily done the same distance today. It's not like this is a really demanding course. Next week, and guys, at this point, I don't actually know what's all entailed in the GPX roads coming up. I'm hoping to find out soon. And the second I do, I will let you know in the... I'll throw some info on the Training Peaks virtual Discord group. Cold coffee. And all the Halloween candy's also gone too. I was telling Joey about, remember how yesterday I talked about the M&Ms? 2 packets for Halloween candy. One had 5 in it, one had 2. And she says, are you serious? I go, yeah. And then I'm like, because I thought, well, why do you really care that much about it? She goes, some lady on Facebook just posted a rant about that they're selling packets. So you buy a package, you expect to get 25 packets of 5. No, you're getting half of them, only have 2 of them. Rip off M&Ms. She's upstairs right now. Actually, it must be over now. She was watching the new Jurassic Park. After the hospital yesterday, we swung by the Best Buy and bought, I think it's a 900 watt soundbar, Dolby Atmos, monstrous subwoofer system for watching movies, and it's insane. So we're watching the newest Jurassic Park all new characters, which I really like. It got too goofy and comical to me. Like, it was like a comedy show with the actors they had before. So I kind of lost track of those Jurassic Parks. Seems like we're back on track now. Yeah, everyone's doing a great job here. Daniel Newsbauer on the front, guys. Tristan Knight, Jeff Baumgartner, Bo Thoreau, John Cooper, Eric Mitchell, Jason Drummond, and Merritt Rate, the solo rider right now, guys. Just cruising along here. It is interesting to see here how quickly that gap can open up when you're working in a group, and that's realistic, guys. That is very realistic. And I know a lot of you dudes, I'm sure there's some guys here in the chat that do a lot of the inside stuff. I think they're all very knowledgeable. They probably all ride multiple platforms. Guys, none of us really are just a one platform rider. I know people that are. They all have things that are different. There's things I like about all of them. There's things I don't like about some of them. But it is said that Training Peaks Virtual is the most realistic simulation. And from what I've seen, probably true. I love the wins that are in it. I'd like to see, like again, I said yesterday, I'd like to see some race designed with sections that have like a really strong crosswind. And just built in, so like, hey guys, on the second and third lap, there's going to be gusty wind conditions coming through this area. So it's pretty easy to figure out, okay, on the second and third laps over this section, we're going to get blasted by the wind. Like, let's just build it in. Build it in. Because I don't really know how Training Peaks Virtual itself builds these winds in. Obviously, they're not going to build in a hurricane wind. It wouldn't make fun for a race experience or a solo riding experience out there. But you really could do it for race events like this. So you could have a wicked crosswind through this section right here. Basically, just build on. It's going to add on another 20 to 30% resistance to your trainer through here, slow you down, knock you off someone's wheel, and then you're out of the draft. I think that'd be awesome, and I think that's totally doable. I'm sure that's so easy to do, and Training Peaks can do it. I can probably think there's probably a couple of other platforms that can do it as well, and I'd love to see it introduced there as well. Let me just change the cameras around a bit here, guys, give you a different look, a little perspective as to what's going on out there. This is zoomed out pretty far here. I'm going to try to do this again, guys. Yep, we hide this, and then I start taking control. So this is actually a good look here. This is the drone view, guys. They'll be going through the Georgetown finish line. Can I actually see them on camera at all? I can't right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lower down a bit and move forward. They should be out here somewhere. Where are they? Are they through the start-finish line already? I'll look around for them. Maybe they are. I may have to jump back out of this, guys. Oh, yeah. There they are. There they are, guys. Yeah, look at the... Yeah. I'm definitely smiling, guys. I love this kind of stuff. I love it. So what I'm going to do, dudes, we're going to go up in the sky. Full Airwolf. Super professional commentary here, guys. This is just what we do. This gives you a good look as to what's going on out there. You can see we're going to be going through all those bends. You can actually see the up and downs. There's that sprint point on the far side. That's the 6-7% sprint point. There is a downhill through this section here. That's that little curvy, swervy section that we get about -1% downhill through there through the trees. There's the lighthouse. Seaside Village, I'm going to call it for now. We come around there. And actually, that little bit of water you see over there, that's where the bridge is. The bridge is over here. I need to actually get this tweaked a bit, so guys, that I can zoom around a little bit quicker than this. My helicopter's got faulty mechanics on it right now. It needs that 10-hour maintenance or 100-hour maintenance. So it's a little bit slow. But here's that railway trestle I was talking about. Here's the railway trestle here. And so at this point here, you can look across and see the other side of the course. And there's the other sprint point. I'm going to jump out of that now, guys. Get you back to the race. Boom. Back in, following them. They're actually going up that climb again here. And yep, big watts again, guys. Guys pushing 500-600 watts up that every time. Why? Just to blow up the other competitors. 7 riders here all look very equally matched to me. Merritt pursuing them. Merritt's going through the Georgetown finish now 2 laps ago. Great job, Merritt. Great job, dude. Riding solo by yourself, guys, is tough. Very tough. Just get it done, dude. Get it done. I like to support everyone that's out there. Okay, dudes. Christoph. Okay, I'm 52 and mate. From Daniel to Peddlers, dude. 2 children, 21 and 15. Nice, dude. Probably you got a few more years with the 15-year-old. Maybe the 21-year-old still at home. Both of our kids are gone. Avery and Addison, 25 and 20 years old. They actually live together. From France, near Toulouse. Oh, wow, dude. Awesome. Okay, so, Christoph, are you saying that Daniel is your teammate and you guys both ride for Peddlers? Because I think I saw here that Daniel here, yeah, his name, it says PEDL for his team name. Yeah, I see it right there. PEDL. So that must be their team name on Training Peaks. And guys, I hope a lot of people see this video. Please like the video if you can, guys. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. If you can push to the next level, please consider becoming a member of the channel. I like to do this stuff. I want to do more of it. Guys, I guess what I'm getting to here is let me know about some really good races on Training Peaks that need some coverage. Dudes, I see a lot of videos online, and it's on all the platforms, where there's a dude, and guys, I'm going to make fun of it because I've done this kind of stuff too, where a dude, actually, I don't think I ever have. Well, sounds like the dogs are tearing each other apart again. Joey's going to have to, like, beat them off with a stick. This little dog we have, he's such a troublemaker, and the bigger dogs just end up tuning him in. Yeah, let me know about the good races. And let's get some commentary going on more Training Peaks races. You guys need to tell me because I'm so new to it, to the Training Peaks platform. I've just ridden it off and on. But I'm really enjoying it right now. I'm riding it virtually every day now. Kind of splitting my time between a few platforms. I think I did try to change my name to Inside Cycling World on there, but I don't know if it saved it or if it allowed me to. Maybe the name was too long. I'll try again today, just so if you ever see me out there. I like to identify myself. Jeff Baumgartner, just absolutely smashing it here on the flats. Love this year from Jeff. Look at this. He's making a move now, guys. Pushed out over 600 watts there, dials it back to just a mere 489 watts right now. Eric Mitchell's having to chase back on. Daniel's going to be having to try to chase too. Eric Mitchell pulls up beside him. We got 2 riders up front now, guys. We got some race action going on, guys. Okay, 3 and 4 getting back together. Daniel Nussbauer's coming. Tristan Knight's getting up there too. Guys, this section of the course is very fast. Look at Tristan Knight here. Out to 55k an hour here on the flats. Both the row coming through at 57. There's a little bit of a slight downhill here. They will hit 60k an hour through that segment. Guys, coming up to completing the 5th lap. Yeah, coming up to completing the 5th lap. This race is flying by, guys. Really nice power output, guys. Really nice power output. Christoph saying, we are in the team from everywhere around the world with the goal to have fun, with no cheating on our weight or tech. Dude, I love that. I love that. One thing I can't stand is cheating and what I call hacking or exploiting. Now, that comes straight from like video gaming. So sometimes people, a hack or an exploit would be, you figure out something that the game, and I hate calling it a game because this is real to me, but the game didn't think you would think about, and you use it to your advantage. Guys do it in video games all the time. They find a way, oh, if I jump up and down in this corner, I can actually let me see through the map on the other side of the wall, and I can see where the other players are. And then they say, well, it's in the game, so it's not cheating. Yeah, it's cheating, dude. You're not playing in the spirit of the game. And most real video games, the ones I play, you sign a term, what is the current terms of, what do they call it? TOE, maybe? I forget what it's called. When you sign the agreement to play the game, and they all do it, there's certain codes of conduct or gameplay they want you to not do and do. So yeah, if you're like lowering your weight, outright cheating. Outright cheating. I can't support it. Just play fair. Just play fair. Just race against people that are your weight or your power output, or just that's, and you're gonna get better. You're gonna get better. Christoph, team was born in RGT in the end of 2020, beginning of 2021. I think, guys, from what I see, this is just my opinion. I think the RGT guys really love Training Peaks Virtual. It's the platform that's the most similar to what RGT was. Now, Christoph, I only rode RGT maybe 3 or 4 times. I'd have to go dig back through my Strava logs. I tried out RGT. I think I tried it out in the winter of 2020, 2021. I think that's when I tried it out. And I think I joined a couple little races. I know they had the magic roads. I don't know if I ever experimented with that. Ooh, nice push by Jeff here again, guys. Yeah, Jeff's really, I think he's really learning the course well and putting in moves at the right times here. So we got Jeff, Jason Drummond here. These guys are making another break here. They've actually got separation now, guys. Looks like about 10 to 15 meters of separation. These other dudes should be coming back right away. It is a 3% down here. So, yeah, this little last 3%er here, guys, I think this could be a race make move right here because you've only got 2 left-hand bends after it. So if you can launch away on that cut-through section, get onto the 3% downhill, TT your way to glory across the finish line. Okay, Joe's saying, did they post results from yesterday's race? Joe, I was looking for them last night when I was setting up the stream for this event right here. I was watching the Blue Jays lose to the Dodgers. I was in a bad mood about that. I gotta be honest. I was on my Discord, the Team GRC Discord, and I was just like, yeah, dude, I gotta say too, I probably had a couple bottles of wine into me. So, yeah, dude. Joe, I did look for the results. But my brain was a little bit not functioning fully. I didn't see them. I was looking for the C results, actually. So I will check after this. Christoph saying, and when we lose RGT, some of us rode there, Indy Velo, and others in Zwift, Ruby, My Whoosh, etc. Yeah, dudes, I've ridden them all. So, I rode Zwift a lot this year. I still ride Ruby a lot. I love Bike Terra. Really, 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 really like Training Peaks. The more I ride it, the more I'm starting to learn, understand it. I know they've done a huge, I think it's there right now. Guys, let me know. You guys are the Training Peaks studs here. Coming up to calling the chicken corner, guys. There's been a big graphical update, I believe, over on the ice island, if you want to call it that. I think we need names for these islands. That one dude, who ran him over? Was that Tristan? Tristan, did you just run me over? No, it was John. John actually ran Colin the Chicken over. Again, dudes, look at these pushes up this hill. Look at this dude flying up here. Who is this? It's Jason. Jason smashes his way to the top there. Again, dudes, they're just learning this every time. So they don't have... That's the last time they're going over this climb, though, guys. So some might have been thinking they might be able to get away there. But it looks like everyone's sticking together here, guys. I'm going to have a little bit of a back view here. Yep, we still got everyone here. Oh, sorry. Both the rows out the back, guys. We lost Bo. So we lost Bo somewhere probably after the cut through and the Georgetown finish line. So Bo slipped out the back there. He's now riding solo. And from what I'm just looking at here, it looks like Bo has just shut it down today, riding a conservative pace, probably recovering right now. Did see his heart rate peaked out at 184 today, so he was pushing very hard. Now let's jump back to Eric Mitchell here on the front. Got the riders coming at us. They are coasting down, coming out of the farm section here. Looks like Eric's getting a nice big rest there before he starts absolutely smashing it again. Trying to get the heart under control. Trying to see everyone's max heart rates here. What are they looking at? Like, these guys are in so much better shape than me. Jason Drummond here, 184. Jason looks like he's pushing like really, really hard right now. just based on heart rate there. I'm kind of like looking at what I'm seeing for their max heart rate and what their max heart rate is right now. Again, dudes, I don't know everyone here that well, so I don't know what they're capable of. I find this to be a nice view here. So we got 6 riders left at the front, 2 riders riding solo behind us. Let's go through this again. John Cooper. See here, he maxed at 178. He's recovering right now 155. Daniel here doing about the same thing. Eric Mitchell, same thing. Jason here, he's like, to me, like, and I don't know for sure, but if his max is 184 and he's riding 177, he's working hard right now. He's feeling this. Tristan Knight moving up right now, guys, in the blue jersey here. Looks like he's wearing the standard Training Peaks Virtual jersey. Daniel Nussbauer in the orange jersey on the front. I'm not sure, that could be the Peddlers' actual team jersey. Okay, just going to read back here a little bit, guys. Joe's saying, and hopefully some of the race organizers can see this. I guess the pre-race form must be submitted for each race. I thought the pre-race form was valid for the weekend of races. Yeah, Joe, I wish I had an answer for you, dude. Yeah, dude, let's get this figured out. I'm hoping I'll send a message to Eric afterwards and see if we can figure this out, what you're supposed to do, so no one else does the same thing next time. We're going to drop right down here. Okay, that's a nice little shot too. 6 riders still here, guys. We're coming up to the finish very, very quick here, guys. Cruising through this section here at 42k an hour. And I think after the village here, it drops down a little bit, and riders seem to be able to build a lot of speed. Like, I loved riding through here yesterday. It feels like we're in a Skyrim/Oblivion village to me, if you've ever played those video games. Spent a lot of hours of my life playing those. Ooh, check this out. Tristan Knight's heart rate, 193. See, this is looking like my heart rate, max-wise. But I can tell Tristan's in a lot better shape than me because he's riding at 162 right now. Here we go, guys. Here's the section I'm talking about. 56k an hour here right now for Tristan Knight. 54.7. Jeff Baumgartner's right there. 53.2. Jason Drummond. 3 riders coming back right now. They're going to be flowing through right to the front. 3 on the back. Better jump on those wheels right away. Jason Drummond sitting on the back here, getting max draft. Jeff Baumgartner, Tristan Knight, Daniel Nussbauer, Eric Mitchell, and John Cooper is leading the way, guys. We take a right-hand bend here. There will be a bit of a headwind coming at them and a slight gradient going uphill here. Guys, watch for the fireworks really to go off. I think the majority of the guys are going to try to light it up. On the cut-through section, through the farm area, there's a 3% downhill. 2 corners, they hit the finish line. Some other dudes might know that's what everyone else is going to do. I need to go earlier. I'm going to light up the TT engine and go sooner than that. Yeah, Joel, I hope we can get that figured out for you, man. Guys, don't forget after this, I will be doing the elite coverage too with Damon from ZMS Esports. So we'll be going back to the other format for that. I'll keep the chat the same. You know, before I did this, I was kind of like, oh, I better keep it super professional for the big broadcast. But dude, I just got to be myself. Just got to be myself. You get to hear the stupid stories, things I get up to. The dogs barking upstairs. Joey playing the new Jurassic Park so loud the house is shaking at times. The sub box is like, oh, it's like that. I think the sub itself is a 500 watt sub, and I'm like, oh my god. So it's a soundbar type of setup. We wanted something kind of discreet. We didn't want to have a big stack, although Joey wants to get an old school stack system, right, with the record player, the amp. She doesn't know what's all involved. I go, you just don't get a record player. Guys, really cool on course here. Oh, I love this. Coming through the farm sprint here, you can see the red flares up on the side of the road. That's going to tell us 1 kilometer to the finish, guys. 1 kilometer to the finish. 6 riders up front. Look at this. Eric Mitchell's pushing ahead here. Eric Mitchell decides, I'm going to go now. I see the red banner. No, this is not the finish line, guys. We got 1K to go here. 1K. Let's watch these numbers here, guys. So it's the middle section of the cut through. They're going to hang a corner here. It's the middle section where there's a 3% downhill. Over the last couple laps, it's been Jeff and Daniel that have really been attentive to these sections. So I'm expecting Jeff Baumgartner here. And boom, what do you know? Thank you, Jeff, for showing that I do know what I'm talking about. Jeff pushes hard here, gets up to speed here, wants to use this to kind of start launching right now. 3% down here, instantly drops 700 watts here. Jeff's going to be going for a solo move here, but there are riders coming back on. Jeff dials it back, realizes they're coming back. Pushes again. Pushes again, guys. Jason Drummond's jumping on his wheel. Awesome stuff here, guys. No one wants to be up front on these final couple of bends here. They do finish into a minor headwind, guys. So let's keep an eye here. Jeff Baumgartner still pushing here, guys. Close to 500 watts all the way through this finish. John Cooper coming up on his wheel. Jason Drummond. Everyone's back, it looks like. We've lost Daniel Nussbauer. He's 1 second back. Jeff Baumgartner, again, knows the course well, guys. Jason Drummond's reacting here. Jason Drummond's coming up and just ticks him at the finish line, guys. Jason Drummond, Jeff Baumgartner, Tristan Knight, Daniel Nussbauer, John Cooper, and Eric Mitchell coming across the finish line, guys. Awesome racing. Awesome racing. That was fantastic. Jason Drummond, dude, yes. That was amazing, guys. And Neil A here does say Jason has a mean sprint. And then his next comment is, dude. Guys, if you know what I'm saying, dude it out. Dude it out, guys. So we're going to bounce back here now. +2 still to finish. I'm actually trying to find them on course right now. Okay, there's Bo. So we're going to hang with Bo for a second here. Bo is coming up to the finish line right now, guys. It's 8:38 in the morning, so I will say... Oh, he says Jeff's a bit older. Okay. Jason might have a bit more of that last 15-second sprint over Jeff then. Okay. Good to know, dude. Like, again, you get to know all the riders. Someone says, Bo's saying, are you guys sure you're B-racers? Bo crosses the finish line now, guys. And then we're going to have Merit Rate coming in next. Bo's done, guys. Bo's got her finished. Looks like one of the riders actually turned around on course here. Because in this route, they wouldn't be coming down that one. I'm just trying to get back to Merit here. I thought if I clicked where it says +2 more, I'd be able to see them, but I can't actually click on Merit's name. Okay, dudes, what I'm going to do here, so this is good to know. So Jason Drummond has our sprint. I noticed Jason did a lot of smart tactical riding in there, getting into that draft, testing certain sections of the course out. And yeah, it looks like he had a mean sprint at the end there. Jeff was going early, and I saw Jeff doing that a lot on the course. I can't actually get to Merit here right now. So dudes, it's 8:40 right now. I'm getting a message from ZMS as we speak. What's he saying? Okay, just getting caught up here, guys, with what's coming up. So dudes, what I'm going to do here now, I'm probably just going to jump out, give myself, I've got 20 minutes to whatever it is I need to do. I'm going to jump out. We'll end this stream. Get ready for the Elite stream coming up. That one will be pushed out through ZMS shortly. And wherever they're sending it to, I'm not really sure. But I'm hoping you guys can join us. Dudes, thanks for watching. Love the racing. Again, guys, you dudes that are here that are actively involved in the racing scene on Training Peaks Virtual, let me know what you guys are up to. Let me know the big races that I need to try to cover. Sometimes I find I struggle with just the schedule. My middles of my days are really messed up right now. Early mornings are really good for me. So if there's any middle of the day European racing, I could cover that easy. And if anyone wants race coverage, just reach out to me, dudes. And I'll do it. Anyway, guys,